Okay, so you want to know how to figure out net carbs when eating low carb, high fat. It's really pretty simple, and I've got a few examples here for you. Okay, so let's take a can of sweet peas, which I very seldom eat canned vegetables, but I happen to have this can in my pantry, so I thought it'd be a great example because a lot of people still eat canned vegetables, but we're not focused on that. Always go fresh or frozen if you can. Okay, back to business. Okay, so to figure out your net carbs, you are going to look at total carbohydrates. Let's see, where is that? Total carbohydrates. Okay, so total carbohydrates, which is right there. And then you take your total carbohydrates and you're going to subtract your fiber from your total carbohydrates, okay? That gives you your net carb amount. That means that's how many net carbs are in your product, whatever you're about to eat, so that's what you want to take into consider. Oh, per serving. So that's not the whole can, that's per serving. So this can has about 3.5 servings with total carbs of 12 grams minus 3 grams of fiber. So that makes it 9 net carbs for one little serving of these green peas in the can. Now, I haven't checked to see if the carbs would be different on the frozen peas, but as a general rule, these particular kind of peas are not the kind of vegetable you want to choose, okay? Because they're really more of a starch. So they are going to convert to sugar, which means your body is not going to burn fat for energy. It's going to burn that sugar. So think about that. Okay, so something else that I happen to love, and I think a lot of people do love it, and it's really good for you. However, if you are eating low carb, high fat, it's not going to be for you, okay? And it is quinoa, all right? I'm sure it's backwards here because of the video, but let's look at the carbs on quinoa. Okay, so total carbohydrates, I don't think you can see that, but total carbohydrates, 29 grams per serving, okay? And dietary fiber is 3. So per serving, that means 26 grams of net carbs per serving in quinoa. So if you're trying to retrain your body to burn fat for fuel, this is not going to help you. So I know it's healthy. I know it's yummy. It's a better option than rice, but eating low carb, high fat, this is not your friend, okay? Something that a lot of us like to eat, have around, are these Rotel-like, green chilies and tomatoes. Okay, so this is something that you could do, okay, per serving. There's 2.5 servings per can. Total carbohydrates, 4 grams, and then dietary fiber, 2 grams. So there's only 2 net carbs per serving of these Rotel type tomatoes. Now, it could vary from brand to brand, so keep that in mind. Also, if you make your stuff like this fresh, it could vary. So some things that you can use to help you figure net carbs, if you don't know, you can check out the Atkins Acceptable Food List for phase 1, and their eating plan is quite a bit like this, especially in the beginning, because you're phasing out the sugars, the starches. That would be bread, cereal, oatmeal, corn, green peas, flour, rice, quinoa, anything that's a grain or a starch, potatoes, and even sweet potatoes. So make sure you can go online, refer to the Atkins Acceptable Food List for phase 1. You can also go online. I think it's let me see what it is real quick. let me see, to the USDA National Nutrient Database. And that will give you a lot of information. Or you can just Google net carbs of a sweet potato, net carbs of this or that. So I hope that helps you break it down and figure it out. If you are out and about, a lot of places have to list their nutritional value now on their menu items. So, you know, same thing, minus your fiber from your total carbs. All right, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.